Alright, I was talking to my friend who still lives in the country town that I lived in. He's got more stories. One of his friends works at the Pizza Hut there, and one night they were closing up, and this woman comes in, and by woman I mean biologically. She looked like that witch from Game of Thrones if she was whacked with the ugly stick. And she says,
"Excuse me, Dal, can I use your toilet fast? I'll be quick, eh?"
Nah, sorry love, it's staff only, but oi, that pub down there, they'll let you go.
Oh, come on, I'm busting.
they say, no, sorry, it's not for customers. And her response is, quote,
All right, fuck yous then.
she then pulls down her pants and starts pissing on the floor. The whole time she's doing this protest piss, she doesn't make eye contact once. The piss is seeping into the tiles, making these little piss rivers. And while she's gushing, she says,
Excuse me.
like that's the part that needs to be excused. They're just looking on in shock. They're saying that the propulsion of the piss stream is so strong sounding, they're surprised it didn't create a divot in the tile. She then gets up, doesn't care that her muff is on full display, which they describe as being horrific, and then says, how good is this?
Fuck Domino's!
Again, she was in Pizza Hut. But that should be their ad. Just her screaming abuse at Domino's. There was this student at the local high school who thought it'd be cool to get smashed on a bottle of vodka and walk around the classrooms yelling swear words. And he was right. Massive props from the student body.
Yeah, Caleb.
You want a go, cunt?
Nah, just want to watch you go.
Fuck you.
Sick. What a fucking legend.
A teacher calls the cops. One of the students tells Caleb.
Oi, Caleb, 5-0's coming, bro.
Oh, shit.
And so he hides in a bin. It's the first place this student that's trying to find him looks.
Oi, Caleb, man. Oi, fuck off. I'm hiding, cunt.
So well that a kid in year 8 found you instantly. He says,
Spray this bottle of Lynx in your mouth, it'll fuck the breathalyzer.
so he sprays an entire can of Lynx Africa into his mouth. Can you imagine how bad that would taste? I would rather down a bottle of Windex Lemon than fucking Lynx Africa. He then staggers out very confidently and says to the cops,
Afternoon, officers.
instantly vomits. So at that point, they're just breathalyzing him out of curiosity. 0.5 of a reading.
Can I help you with something?
They immediately cuff him, start walking him to the car, and he's yelling.
This is bullshit. That breathalyzer's fucking broken.
To which the cop replies,
And we believe you, mate. There's no way you could have gotten a 0.5 reading. You've ingested something really toxic, so we're going to the hospital. We're getting your stomach pumped before you die.
Apparently, Caleb's furious at this and gets the word spread around school that,
Bro, as soon as Caleb's back, you're getting bashed, eh?
What?
Cause you told him to swallow a bottle of Lynx Africa.
I love how this is the kid's response.
Dude, I didn't say shit about swallowing. I told him to spray it in his mouth.
So he's still sticking to his guns that it's a great idea, just poorly executed. But furthermore, surely Caleb deserves some of the blame in this scenario. He took medical advice from a kid in year 8. Where I lived, there was a zoo that wasn't that far away. So city time, it was about 20 minutes. Country time, 3.5 hours. It was a little bit shorter, you probably would have walked. Anyway, true story, happened to a friend of mine. This friend of a friend of mine has a brother who's a bit slow. And because he's a nice guy, he decided to take his brother to the zoo one day. And he brought his friend along. So they're about to leave the zoo and he says to his brother,
Oi, just wait here, Marcus. Me and the boys are having a smoke.
okay. They then start driving home. They're about half of the way back, and he notices something shuffling around in Marcus's jacket. So he asks.
Oi, Marcus, what's in your jacket, man?
He replies in this Rumpelstiltskin riddle sort of way.
My friend.
I love how he had to think about what was in his jacket, then remembered, oh, that's right, my friend lives in my jacket. His brother says,
What? Open it up. Open it now or I'll give you a budgie bite.
Shit.
he opens it up, he stole a fucking fairy penguin.
What the fuck? Dude, we gotta take it back. It's closed! Fucking hell, Marcus!
I'm sorry.
Fuck! Oi, boys. I got a basement, eh?
So they go back to their friend's house, they fill up a bathtub of water and sit there the whole night smoking cones, playing PlayStation, while a penguin is running around the room and they're feeding it sardines.
Fucking penguin, dude. Oh, dude, he loves it.
They return it in the morning, stoner morning, so 2 p.m, but man, wouldn't you trade lives with them? And they didn't bring Marcus back to the zoo because he was sulking. That they took his friend. They explain what happened to the zookeeper. His response is, this is not the first time this has happened. At least you brought it back. And they got McDonald's on the way and fed the penguin some Maccas.
Oi, man, see if he wants a nugget. Oh, he ate it. What a dirty bird. Little legend.
I know you're not supposed to feed fairy penguins Maccas, but come on. Like the video if you do the same thing.
Please share and comment below. Comment.